So this is 5 more things to learn about the FANATEC gear here. So I got some new pieces since the last video. This is new. I believe that's new, and that's new. That's possibly new. Anyway, I've been having some problems with my shifter, or I thought they were problems, but it actually was just due to me not calibrating the device and pairing it with the wheelbase. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First, plug it into a fan. It's actually pretty cool. It's I usually put this fan like right in front of here, and then it keeps me cool instead of getting all sweaty while I race here.
Bonus tip!
So first of all, turn your wheelbase on. It will calibrate. Okay, some numbers. I don't know what those mean. So this is kind of like a hidden menu, only for the shifter here. So there's this little button right here. That's the regular tuning menu. You need to push that and options, and then you'll see this. It's in neutral, so we'll push options. Now it's asking for reverse. So push down and all the way to the left and up. Reverse. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. And now it's complete. So that's tip number 1. It's pretty important. I wanted to put it first because, you know, a lot of people have issues with this shifter, and I believe this might correct a lot of the issues for you guys. So that's tip number 1. Number 2 is back here. This is the FANATEC Clubsport V1.5 handbrake, and you kind of notice something a little bit different. Nothing in the back there, but you notice a little squiggly thing right here coming out the front. And you don't have to worry about that getting pinched or whatever right there, because it doesn't go down that far. But why is it coming out the front, you ask? Because the headphone jack basically would pop out right here, and it would stick out maybe this far. So if you're walking by, that's a problem. So now that's not a problem. So all you got to do for tip number 2 is unbolt these and one in the back here, and pop this plate off, loosen up this bolt and this bolt, or machine screw, whatever you'd like to call it, and tilt the entire mechanism upwards, plug it in, and you're good to go. I'll just open it up and show you. Now, you don't need to worry about this taking away any structural integrity, because it doesn't really offer any. It probably offers a little bit, but not enough to matter. So you can see what's going on here. I have it routed kind of underneath, and I actually have it tied into the cable management clip right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see on my end. But I have it routed on the bottom so it won't interfere. And you can see that it's not actually, there's no worry about that cable getting cut in half or anything. And you just want to kind of angle it back to where the plate won't touch the top of the cable here, so it's not placing unwarranted stress on the connection there. Another typical problem that, maybe not typical, but a problem that I see on forums and things, this motor would just constantly run. If you're having that problem, how I fixed it, well, it's 2 different ways. One, you can literally unscrew these 3 screws and take this panel off, and you'll see a little circuit board, and you can just literally unplug that that motor, so you don't have to like rip it off or something like that, or disconnect it completely. You can just leave it attached and just disconnect it from the board. If you can't get it stopping by any other means, that's kind of like last resort. But the way I fixed it was actually just taking the pedal cable in and out like 4 or 5 times, and I noticed the rumble stopped. Tip 4, I just got to scoot over here. This is the clutch pedal, and you notice that I am using the black spring, but it looks a little bit different. So what I did is I removed one of the nuts here that is kind of used as a lock nut. You can kind of see it was set up like this, how there's 2 stacked on top of each other. I used only one this time, and I actually used the black spring that was intended to replace the throttle spring. because I like this amount of tension on the throttle here. But the clutch with the shorter black spring, it just felt like it was like an on-off switch. Like as soon as you pushed it, it just like let go. And this allowed a little bit more modulation of the clutch. It really helped like in dirt when you're trying to get the car started and you don't want to literally have to haul ass and then hit a wall like when you stall. Like hit a wall when you stall, haul ass when you go fast. The fifth tip is right here. This little hole, you can actually access the shaft that these two nuts ride in. You'll notice when you undo these to change this spring out if you want to. There's thread locker in here, but also the center shaft is free floating. So when you undo this one all the way, this will just continue to spin and just keep on spinning. So you have to kind of like get this one out and then this one out, and it's a pain in the ass. Instead, just get a little machine screw and tighten it down all the way so it's making contact with that shaft. Tighten it pretty snug, and that'll actually hold that shaft in place while you undo both of these at the same time. So that's tip 5. Well, I hope those tips helped you out. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.